Sweetie, book buying and book reading are two totally different hobbies. You see me in here in my little... I'm making it happen. All right, let's get to the point, okay? Hey friends, welcome back to my corner of the internet where we talk all things thrillers, mysteries, and suspense. We are doing a reading vlog. I have not vlogged in a very long time. I've been doing sit-down videos because I don't know, I've just been doing them. But today we are going to be starting at how much I realistically read in a week. Today is Sunday, December 7th. So hopefully you are seeing this in real time. I also have just hit, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. I just hit 2,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love y'all. So, y'all know I can't be holding this camera for so long, but I just got back from my open house. I went to some little free libraries in the Heights. I did not record that for YouTube. I recorded it for Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. So let me get myself together. My room is a hot mess. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, you guys, so I got my life together a little bit. But I have some, not announcements, but just let's catch up, because in my sit down videos, I don't talk. And y'all know I like to chit chat a little bit. So, first of all, Miss Kiki, I know, hopefully you are watching this. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to send her this book like my last vlog ago. And I have not done a vlog in like a month or two. And I am so sorry, girl. I went on vacation. Life has just been lifing. But I am shipping this out in this vlog. You will see this and hopefully get this by the end of this vlog. So I am sending this to you, and I am so sorry for the delay. Next, I am so excited, you guys, because my friend Adriana, she's probably not watching this, but she has just gotten into reading, and I'm like, I love this. Don't you love when your friends get into reading and then you're like, here, you need to read all of these books? That's why I love owning books, you guys, because I'm just like, here. The very first book I gave her was Verity a couple of years ago, and she's had it on her shelf for the longest, but then she finally read it. This was the first book that she read, and she loved it. She loved it. Then she read The Housemaid. She loved that one too. We're all going to go see it when it comes out on the 19th. And then I gave her my personal favorite, Look Closer. It just, I just love giving friends, and she enjoyed this one too, but I think she liked Verity and The Housemaid more, because you just know Verity and The Housemaid, those are the books that you give to people when they first get into thrillers. This one, not so much, but she still enjoyed it. But I'm like, you're gonna read all of my favorites, so yeah, we're starting off with this one. I'm gonna get her to read Rock, Paper, Scissors in a little bit, but I'm gonna give her some time to kind of find out like what she likes in the thriller space, because she likes romance, but she's like, no, I need a little suspense. And I'm like, thank you, because so do I. So I'm like, I knew we were friends for a reason. But yes, so one of my friends got into reading. I've been loving giving her books and giving her recommendations. Yeah, I'm excited for her. And now we're gonna get into a little book haul. Okay, if you have just watched, sorry. My last video, I did a book haul, and I usually don't do book hauls on my channel because one, I'm not buying 40 books at a time or getting 20 books at a time, because that's, maybe I need to sell more houses in order to buy more books. But y'all know, every once in a while, I will collect books over a few months, and I have to show y'all. So I usually show y'all in my vlogs, but again, I have not been vlogging, so let me show you what I've gotten from Barnes & Noble recently. In this bag, I actually have a $75 gift card from one of my clients. We ended up not being able to go through with one of our transactions, and to show her appreciation, she sent me a $75 Barnes gift card. And I'm like, I love that y'all know that I love reading. And shameless plug, I am a real estate agent in Houston, Texas, if you're ever looking to buy a house. So yeah, had to let y'all know that. If you've read any of these books, please let me know down below, and if you like them or not. The first book I got was A Girl Like Us. Y'all, I just got this because of the cover. So cute, such a cute cover. And it says Gold Digger, Heiress, Murderer. We love it. A glittering mix of Knives Out, Girl Interrupted, and reality TV in the early aughts. Delicious. Okay. I love the cover on this one. So yeah, I got this one. Then I got The Bridesmaid by Kate Quinn. I solely bought this one based off of the cover as well. Now I have The Clinic by Kate Quinn. Have I finished it yet? No. And actually, I don't know if I'm going to show you guys the book that I'm going to be reading. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to be reading. Well, scratch that. I know one book I'm going to be reading, but the other one I don't know yet. And I'll let you guys know a little later on. But that's the second one that I got. The next one, I'm really excited for this one. I'm hoping to read it very soon. But it's called Doll Parts by Penny Zhang. Is that her name? Penny Zhang? Yes, Doll Parts. Y'all. I don't know, something about this one. This is what got me on the cover. The most mesmerizing and original book I've read in a long time. It's eerie and addictive, a story that pulls you in and won't let go. And that was blurred by Samantha Downing. Original? Eerie? I love when authors can come up with original ideas. And so I'm excited to see what this one is about. I'm not going to read the synopsis for any of these books. If you want, you can go look it up because honestly, I don't remember. Oh, I'm like, this was definitely not for me. I forgot this is for my cousin because those 3 books were not $75. So yeah, I ended up getting her a book. It is called How to Sell a Romance by Alexa Martin. She read something by this author. I think it was some little cutie HOA book. And so yeah, I got this one for her. And then I also got Murdy. Where is that book? And then at Barnes, you know, when you go to Starbucks, that part where they have that book for $5 if you purchase something. Well, I got Murder at Holly House for $5. So yeah, I've gotten quite a few books. This was all in one trip. It is December 7th right now. I think I can hit this. I want to read 3 books this month. I'm halfway through one right now, and then I want to read another one, and then this one might be last, like around Christmas time. And then the last book I got, it's different for me. It's a thriller / kind of a horror, and y'all know I am not a horror girl. People confuse the two. Thriller and horror are not the same thing. Thriller is suspenseful. Horror is meant to scare you. So, The Farmhouse by Chelsea Conrad. This one, the cover did it for me. It looks very eerie and it looks very scary. So, I don't know. Every woman who has lived on this farm has died. Emily just moved in. Now, the reviews on Goodreads, not that great. Not that great at all. But you know what? The Fury was rated like 3.3 on Goodreads and I rated it 5 stars. So you just take it with a grain of salt. This one's cover was just so pretty. So these are all the books that I got and I am so excited. Now it's time for Book of the Month and we are almost done with the book haul. Okay, actually, wait, I lied. I have books from the library too. Y'all, it's just, I don't know. I have a problem. My friend and I, we were at Barnes & Noble the other day, and she said, I still have so many books at home that I haven't read. I said, sweetie, book buying and book reading are 2 totally different hobbies. Like, book buying is more fun than book reading, okay? I don't care. Fight me on that. So, in 2026, I want to start reading more diverse reads. And when I say diverse, it's not just Black authors, like everyone, every person of color, Asians, Indians, Hispanic people, you know, I want to start reading more diversely, specifically Black authors, but literally everyone. I do not have a big platform. We just hit 2,000 subscribers. I'm here for that. Thank you so much. But again, I still don't have a big platform like some other people. But if I can just recommend some lesser known authors, then, you know, that's amazing. Can you imagine having 2,000 people in your house? Yeah. Hold on. So I went to the library and I was able to find While We Were Burning by Sarah Coffey. I just added this to my Goodreads want to read. Do I know? Will I get to these in January? I don't know. You know, I'm kind of a mood reader. I don't have a TBR kind of set because I'm just like, I'll read when I want to read. So I have this one. This is a Black thriller author. I think she's Black, or she's a person of color. I was watching one of Shaughnessy's vlogs, and the way she was just raving about this book, I was like, listen, I know romance is not my usual genre, but I have to read this book. And I was going to go buy it at, we have a Black-owned like romance bookstore here in Houston called Kindred Stories, and I was going to go buy it there, but hello, they had it at the library, and do I need to buy romance books if I know I don't normally like them like that? It's not that I don't like them, that's just not my preferred genre. So why not try it out at the library? So if I love this, I can add it to my shelf. I have like 3 romance books on my shelf, so we will try these out. So these 2 are due back at the end of January, so let's see if I get to them. Okay, and then finally, because I'm running out of breath, my book of the month pick for December was Best Offer Wins. And y'all, I am so excited about this. It's by Marissa Kashino. And I am so excited about this one. One, because it has such good reviews already. And it's about, I think, the housing market, like a real estate agent. Somebody goes missing. I can't remember. No, nobody goes missing. An insanely competitive housing market, a desperate buyer on the edge. Marissa Kashino's darkly hilarious debut novel asks, how far would you go for the house of your dreams? I said, this is right up my alley. As a realtor, I'm like, I love this. Not many people write about like real estate. So I'm excited for this one. I will forever be a Book of the Month stan. I know there's other ones out there. I don't necessarily need two of them. I think Aardvark is the other one. There are some months where, yeah, I absolutely skip some of the books of the month, but I'm just like, I don't need to take a book every month, you know? Slow down. Savannah, slow down. So, yeah, I'm a Book of the Month stan, and if you want to be one too, this is not sponsored, but I do have a link down below. I think you can get your first book for $5 or $9.99 if you're interested. So, yeah, that's it for right now. I am going to go decompress for a minute, and then I will come back and tell you guys what I'm currently reading and what we're going to be doing for the rest of this vlog. All right, so another update. Guess what? Well, if you follow me on TikTok, you already know, but I got a Kindle. Y'all, I got a Kindle at my big age, my big grown age. Honestly, this is not my first Kindle. I had a Kindle when I was like 12. Maybe I'm lying. In my young years, I had a Kindle and I was reading on there. I could show you the books that I used to read. But y'all, I got one. My client actually got this for me. Usually I'm the one giving people gifts when they close on a house, but she got me, shout out to Cheyenne, love you girl, because she got me a Kindle, and that's not a cheap gift. She got me a Kindle and she got me a Stanley Cup, business cards, like she did it all for me, and I'm so appreciative of the people that I work with. And y'all, it is such a cute little Kindle. I'll give you a little sticker tour. I mean, you can see all of them already, but I'll give you a little sticker tour a little later. But I have Kindle Unlimited, and I've had it for 3 months now. The 99 cents. Kindle Unlimited for 99 cents for 3 months. After that, I'm gonna pause it because I don't need to be spending $14.99 a month when I need to be reading my physical books. But y'all, so I've been trying to fly through so many books on here. I didn't read anything in October. In November, I read 3 books on my Kindle. And then this month, I am reading one, The Mirror House Girls by Faith Gardner. And let me show you. I'm on page 176 and I have 50% left. So yeah, I'm flying through this one. The Mirror House Girls is about a cult. At the beginning of this book, they all commit suicide. They commit suicide together, and then the story is being told in reverse. Well, not in reverse, but we're trying to figure out what was going on in this mirror house, because the book begins with almost all of the members jumping off together, committing suicide. So we're trying to figure out what caused them to commit suicide. But yeah, y'all. So that's one of the books I will be reading in this vlog. I am 50% through with Mirror House Girls. Hopefully I can get a good chunk tonight. And then y'all, I have 5 physical books that I have started over the last few months. And these are books that I have just not been able to finish. It's not a DNF. Just I've started them, gotten far, and then I stopped because I'm like, I'm not feeling this right now. So the first one is The Deepest Lake by Andromeda Romano Lax. I started this one a while ago. In my last video that just went up, I showed y'all that I was reading this, but I think I filmed that video the mid to end of this November, mid-November. So I started this one in November, have not finished it. How far did I get? I got to chapter 6, page 57. So I got 57 pages in when I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a softie enough. I just didn't want to read anymore. It wasn't that it was boring, I wasn't feeling it, okay? So this book is about a girl who goes missing or is presumed dead in Guatemala, and her mom is going into the same writing retreat her daughter was at that she went missing. And she is signing up under another name to kind of figure out what happened to her daughter. Is she dead or is she alive? And did it have something to do with the writing retreat? So that's this one. I love a book about writing retreats. Something about it, I love it. I will eat it up every single time. But this time, I don't know. I just kind of stopped. I just never picked it back up. And out of all of these books, I have to choose one of these. I cannot pick up a new book until I finish one of these. I cannot. If you've been here long enough, you know I don't DNF books like that because I spend my money on books and I'm going to finish it one way or another. I know people are like, life's too short to not read good books. Listen, life's too short to be spending money on books, okay? I'm not gonna just put all these books in a little free library. I need it. I need to complete the book. So the next one is The Clinic by Kate Quinn. How far did I get in this one? Oh, I did not get far in this one at all. I didn't even finish the chapter. I got to page 25. So I got to page 25, and this one is about a girl. Meg is a sister, and she is checking herself into the same rehab that her sister had just passed away in because she feels like something is fishy and something is up. This is a thick book. I love how it feels though, and I love it. The cover is beautiful, but I was at the nail salon. I remember I was at the nail salon reading this, and I was just like, I don't know. Did I give it a fair chance? Absolutely not, because 25 pages, that's not a fair chance. So that is the next one. The next book is The Loyal Wife by Beloved, y'all. How far did I get? I think I got far in this one. Of course, I don't have a bookmark in there, but I think I got at least like 50 pages. And this one's fine. There's nothing wrong with this book. I just wasn't in the mood anymore. This says it's an emotionally charged psychological thriller that will leave fans breathless as they bear witness to the lengths a wife will go to honor her vows. Perfect wife, perfect life, until you can't remember either. To be honest, I don't remember what I was reading. A man was in an accident. He wakes up. His wife brings him home. I'm assuming this is not really his wife. I think I read something in there about that, but I could be making that up. So yes, The Loyal Wife, we have that one. And then this next one, I don't know. I was buddy reading this with Claudia. She's on Instagram, The Bookables, and I think she has a YouTube channel too, so I'll leave her stuff down below. We were buddy reading this, and then she got ahead of me, and she was like, it's not worth finishing, and I was like, I kindly put it down. Was I going to finish it? Yes, but I was just like, I don't know, it's kind of boring me. This one was actually boring me, like nothing was happening. I got to page 122. I didn't even finish the chapter in this one. Clearly, I was just like, forget all of this. But this cover is so beautiful. I might have to pick this one back up because it seems like this is the furthest I am in any of these books. I'm on page 122, and this one is about, what is this one about? 22 years ago, Claire Campbell's older sister Natalie disappeared shortly after her 18th birthday. Days later, blood was found in a car. A man was arrested and the case was swiftly closed. In the decades since, Claire has attempted to forget the traumatic past by moving to the city and climbing the ranks as an investigative journalist until an unexpected call from her father forces her to come back home and face it all anew. And then this next book is called The Last Session by Julia Bartz. Y'all, there was nothing wrong with this book. Listen, look, I ended up on page 112. I don't know what's up with me ending. Sometimes the chapters be too long. I love a short chapter. When a chapter is long, I will gladly, clearly, stop in the middle of a chapter. But what was this one about? When a catatonic woman shows up at the psychiatric unit, social worker Thea swears that she knows her from somewhere. She's shocked to discover the patient holds a link to a traumatic time in her own past. Upon regaining lucidity, the patient claims she can't remember the horrific recent events that caused her brain to shut down. So the patient that shows up basically is they release her back to this retreat, and the social worker that is there is like, hey, something's up. So she obviously goes to the retreat. So that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. So I have to decide, what book do I want to read? I don't know. I think it has to be between these two, because I'm the furthest in these two, and obviously I don't want to pick up the hardcover, but I don't want to read The Deepest Lake right now. I'm telling you that right now. And I don't want to read The Clinic, and I don't want to read this right now. Will I read them eventually? Absolutely. So I think, okay, right now I am reading The Mirror House Girls. I told y'all that. But that one is surrounding cults as well, as this one I think is going to give us the cult feelings as well. It's a retreat in Arizona. You already know how that goes. Okay, so I think I don't want to read two cultish books at a time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and finish Forget Me Not. No, let me stop. Let me be grateful. I think I'm going to finish Forget Me Not by Stacey Willingham. Yeah, I just made that decision right now. Okay, so now that I decided, I'm finishing Forget Me Not. So hopefully I can finish. Oh my gosh, am I going to be able to read 2 books in 1 week? We shall see. Yeah, so I'm going to do Sunday to Sunday. maybe, I don't know. A week in my life. It's going to be a week in my life reading, dilly-dallying, dropping off things to the post office. Oh, and y'all, I need a new bookshelf. I do. This is it though. This last bookshelf is it for me until I buy my own house, because I can't keep doing this. Okay, so y'all already know I have this bookshelf right here. It's 2-tier. I think I can fit about 5 books on each one. So I was thinking, should I get another one on that side, on the opposite side? But this corner over here where my fan is on top of my ottoman, because listen, I'm a hot girl. I have to sleep with the regular fan and that fan. So I'm thinking of getting a bookshelf right there, like a tiny one. Actually, not thinking, I already ordered it, but and it's coming tomorrow. But I think I'm gonna put it right there. And if it doesn't look good, I'm gonna return it and then get another one of these and put it over there. Okay, you guys, sorry for the change of light, but yeah, my bookshelf is coming in tomorrow, so hopefully I can put that together tomorrow, because at this point I have books on the floor. I need to stop buying books, especially now that I have my Kindle. But I'm gonna pause Kindle Unlimited, like I said, and we are gonna get through some of these books, because there's no reason for me to be buying them and not reading them at the same pace. So yeah, I am going to put my bookshelf together tomorrow, hopefully, if it's not too hard. But right now, I got real estate work to do, so I will catch y'all when I start reading. Or maybe I'll do a little montage of me reading. I don't know, but anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, guys, when I first sat down, I was on page 176 and I was 50% into the book, and now I'm on page 238 and I am 67% in. I'm really enjoying this book. Not much is going on. You're really just here for the ride. I love a good cult thriller. Definitely love a cult thriller, because it's like, how in the world does this really happen to people, like in real life? I don't get it, but thank God I have not fallen victim to that. But I am extremely tired. I think I was reading for like an hour and a half. The sun's starting to set because of daylight savings. Ugh, I hate this time. Hate is a strong word. I strongly dislike this time. But yeah, I'm low energy right now because I'm tired. I was reading the book. I had the lo-fi on, the candle burning, and it was just a vibe. But now I have things to do on the computer. But am I going to do it right now? No, I'm going to watch YouTube. I'm not going to watch anybody's bookish right now. I got other people to catch up on, because y'all know I love me a random little day in the life that ain't got nothing to do with me. So I'm a YouTube-aholic. I love YouTube. But yeah, anyways, I will talk to you guys when I am doing something bookish. Hey friends, welcome back. It is Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I haven't read anything. It's like almost 5 o'clock in the evening. So I wanted to come and update you. Because my bookshelf came in. So I'm going to attempt to build it. Will I be successful? I don't know, because I'm not one of those girls, okay? I don't build things. I don't like doing that. I'm like that in a lot of areas of life. I don't like to do my own nails. I'm going to get my nails done. I don't like to do my hair. I'm going to get my hair done. I like to be serviced. But we're going to try to build this bookshelf today, so wish me luck. Y'all, I'm actually very proud of myself right now. I am following the instructions and I am getting it together. You see me? You see me out here in my little... I'm making it happen. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm proud of myself. Let me show you what I've gotten done so far. It's not much. So I've done the base. I haven't screwed them all the way in yet because I'm going to ask my cousin if I need to screw them in yet or not. But yeah, I am wearing shorts. I know it looks like I'm not wearing pants, but I'm wearing shorts. I promise. All right, you guys, an update. I'm still working on this because I'm just a girl. So we have these 3 built already. I have 3 more to go. I put on a Christmas movie on Netflix. I'm not paying any mind to it. It's just here for the background noise. And we are making it happen. I'm Bobisha the builder, okay? We're making it happen. So I'll update you guys a little later. Y'all, I did it. I cannot believe I just built this bookshelf. Was this the hardest thing I've ever done? No. This one was much harder to do. And it's so much smaller. I don't know why, but yeah, that one was so much harder. This one wasn't too bad. I'm so excited. All right, I'm not gonna put books on it tonight, like for real, but I'm gonna put books on it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put them in their special place, but I'm gonna put books on it to see how many fit and see how it's gonna look over there. So I'll show you in a second.
You just hung up, say you want away.
So this is how it's looking so far. Don't mind me holding the tripod like this. But I want to have like a green plant like that hangs down on top, and then the rest of the books, and then obviously my mirror. I don't know if I should move it a little closer. I don't know. So that's what we're doing. And my puffball is going to go here, and my fan is just going to go tucked over there in the back. But I'm liking it. So let's see what it looks like when I start putting some books on there.
I've been patient with you, if I gotta say, yeah. Yo. No, I don't mean to stress you, but you ain't even guessing that lately it ain't been the same. All of this test relation.
Okay, guys, I am so in love with the bookshelf. I know my lighting keeps changing because I keep adding my extra light and then I take it off, and y'all, I'm out of breath, but I did it. I'm so excited. I have a lot of room. Does that mean I need to be buying any books right now? No. So like I said, I think I'm gonna put a plant at the top. Obviously I'm gonna go through and see which books I want to place right there. This could be my TBR bookshelf, you know. I'm thinking out loud, but this could be my TBR bookshelf, or it could display. No, I don't know, y'all. That's just I'm thinking out loud. So I'm gonna go through all of my books tomorrow and see which ones I want to put on here, because I love my books there as well, but you can't really see them when I actually make my bed. So I'm gonna pull out some books that I feel like are like stuffed in there, and then I'm gonna leave a shelf for my book of the month books for my hardcover, because this is full. And I actually need to start reading more books. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm going to sit down, do some work on the computer, and then I'm going to read. I'm going to tell you what I started at, how much I read, because I haven't picked up the book at all today. Hey guys, it's the next day. It is Wednesday. I wanted to show you guys my bookshelf in the daytime. The sun's going in and out right now, so it probably doesn't look much different, but let me show you what it looks like. I love it. I love everything about it. It holds the perfect amount of books. I think I'm going to put a plant. I think I said this yesterday, but I want to put a plant like right here and have it like hanging down a little bit. But yeah. It looks so nice. I love it. The perfect height. I didn't want it to be as tall as the mirror. But yeah, loving it. So this really is a realistic what I read in a week, because yesterday I did not pick up the book once. After building the bookcase and doing some of my real estate work, I laid down and I watched TV. So I did not read anything yesterday, but today I'm hoping to maybe finish it. I think I'm about 67%, but the way this is going, this book might take me to like Friday, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm about to go run some errands, and then when I come home, I will start reading, hopefully, because I want to just sit down and read. It's nice. It's a nice day today. It's 70 degrees. Shout out to Texas. Well, not all of Texas, but shout out to Houston for having the perfect weather. Like, we don't really have a winter. It was cold a little bit last week, but when I say cold, it was just 50 degrees. But yeah, we don't have like a full-blown winter season. I know some people love it, some people hate it. I myself love it because I hate being cold. I'd rather have 100-degree weather versus 2-degree weather. Like, I'm sorry. I'd rather be hot. But anyways, before I start going on a tangent. Anyways, yeah, so I am going to run my errands, and then we will be back when I have something bookish to talk about. Okay, guys, it is Friday. I did not pick up the camera yesterday at all, and I have not picked up this book since probably Monday or Tuesday. Did I even read on Tuesday? So this is really a realistic how much I read in a week vlog. I have to go back because I don't remember. If I started this on Sunday, I think I was reading on Sunday. I read Sunday, Monday. I did not read Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. But today, I'm going to read, and I'm going to try to finish this book because I want to get this book over with because I'm going to New York on Monday. Today is Friday, and I want to have a fresh book, probably my final book on my like 99-cent Kindle Unlimited trial, because after that, I'm canceling it, and I'm going to read the books on my physical TPR. So I've been trying to take advantage of reading books on my Kindle, so I really want to get this one over with. Am I enjoying it? Yes and no. Right now, it's giving 3.5, because I feel like nothing has happened. Nothing has happened in this book. It's not very thrilling. It's more so suspenseful, and I'm usually fine with a suspenseful book, but I don't know. Something about it is just like, all right, let's get to the point, okay? So I know from what everyone's been saying that the end is like crazy, but I'm at 67%, and when I tell you we've just moved from one location to another, and now things are about to start hitting the fan because they've invited more people into the house with them, and some people are starting to realize like something is wrong. Well, one person is starting to realize like something is a little wrong here, and it feels kind of cultish. So that's kind of where I am. The main character is still very much so head over heels. She's like in it for the long haul, but I'm just like, I don't know. It's not my favorite cult thriller. It's not bad. I was kind of flying through it, but I don't know, y'all. I'm just ready to get this over with, to be honest. And I hate when I start feeling like that when I'm reading a book. I have a couple of things I want to show you. I met with some of my team members yesterday from my real estate team, and they got me a $120 gift card to Murder by the Book. You've probably seen me at this bookstore before on this channel. This is a thriller-only bookstore in Houston, and I love it. The vibes are just not spooky, but it's a total opposite of romance. It's a nice vibe, and I love that store. Any chance I get to support a local store, it's Murder by the Book. And I got this candle from Kirkland's because unfortunately Kirkland's is going out of business, and right before I found out they were going out of business, I saw that they had like a bookish section. So when I found out they were going out, I was like, well, let me go see what I can find. And y'all, it is so cute. It says, "My day is booked." You know I love a candle. I love a good book-related candle. I just love candles, period. But again, I have asthma, so they can't be too strong. And this one smells really good. Soothing vanilla, suede, and bright ginger enhanced soft rose tobacco in the warmth of pure amber. This smells great. And it was like $8. Yeah. And then it's the library card. Check me out. But yeah, so that's what I got the other day. And then I got a book cover. I know, it's the holiday season. I'm just buying random stuff. But I was looking on Amazon, and I could not find any cute book bags, like a legit book bag. And this one is so cute. I got it from Barnes. It was $24, but I had $10 rewards. So I got one for myself and one for my friend that I was telling you. Was I telling y'all about that? I think I was. But yeah. And I got 10% off as well because I'm a Barnes member. So I'm going to start putting my Kindle in here. I think it might be too big for the Kindle, but Yeah, it's a little too big for the Kindle, but I can put my book and my Kindle in here and carry it around with me. Because sometimes I got a lot of stuff in my bag. I got like keys and sometimes scissors. I got a lot of stuff in my bag, so I don't want my Kindle or my books to get messed up. So I just, any excuse to buy anything bookish. I love it. So that was just a little haul I had to show you. Oh, and so I know I told y'all that I wanted to get a plant and have like the greenery hanging down, and I did order one from Amazon, but I got this cute candle from Ross, y'all. It's a cowboy boots, and it is so cute. So I said I'm just gonna leave it here for now. It's a lot of brown stuff going on right here, so I definitely want the green plant, but I kind of like that there too, because I mean my mirror is gold and then the bookshelf is brown. I don't have like the most colorful books except for down there. So I like this here, but I'm going to see what the plant looks like when it comes in. But for now, I am just watching someone on YouTube. I think this is only like my second video I've ever watched of her. Her channel name is NK Madani. And so I'm just watching that while I'm cleaning up my room a little bit. And I will probably start reading. I'm going to go work out. I'm going to finish this book tonight. Or tomorrow. Because I have my open houses tomorrow. Hopefully people come in, but at the same time, hopefully they don't, so I can read. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. If I don't finish this tonight, I'm gonna finish it tomorrow and wrap that up, and then I'm going to bring, I don't want to read that book anymore, Forget Me Not. Remember in the beginning I said I was gonna be reading Forget Me Not as well? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna have time to read that. So I might bring my Murder at the Holly House. I'm looking at the book right now. I wanted to read that one for sure. How many books have I read? Is this the only book I've read in December? I want to read 3 books, so I gotta hurry it up. But anyways, y'all, I'm just rambling. So yeah, I will update you when I'm doing something bookish, obviously. Hi friends, today is Saturday. I finished the Mirror House Girls yesterday, and we need to talk about this ASAP. Okay, I don't know if I told you guys like the gist of this book, but I know I just told you that it was a cult thriller. This book starts off with someone from the Mirror House being interviewed because there was a mass joint suicide that happens at Mirror House. So that's not even a spoiler because it's literally on the first page and it's literally in the first chapter. So this book starts off with us knowing that people are going to commit mass suicide. And honestly, after that, nothing happens. Nothing literally happens in this book. And it's just so crazy because I love cult thrillers. I love them. Like, I love getting inside of their brains, seeing how they fell victim to the cults. Because sometimes, you know, when you think about it, it can be really easy. I'm praying to God that it don't ever happen to me because you see the signs. You definitely see the signs. And to me, nothing happened in this book. We know the end of this book. The end is told at the very beginning of this book. Our main character in this book is Winona, and she is kind of down on her luck. Her grandmother just passed away, and she doesn't have the best relationship with her mom, and she moves to a new city, and one day at grief counseling, she meets this girl named, I think it was Dakota. She meets this girl named Dakota, and she kind of befriends her, and Dakota's like, well, if you're looking for a place to stay, you know, you want to have kind of like your own family, like come check out the Mirror House. And so Winona goes, she checks it out, and she immediately falls in love with everyone at the Mirror House. So she's finally got like this family that she's never had, and she misses every single sign for her to get out. She misses every single one of them. I don't know. I feel like this book shouldn't have taken me Sunday to Saturday to read because I was hooked at the beginning. The first half hooked me, but then when you keep going, you're like, there's no twist. It's not, this book really shouldn't have been labeled as a thriller. It was suspenseful on a scale of 1 to 5 for suspensefulness. It was a suspenseful like 2 out of 5 because you're still wanting to know, like, okay, I know people are gonna die in the end, but like how? Nothing was revealed in this book. There were no twists and turns. There was one thing that I guess you could consider a twist, but I mean, I don't know. And I read a review on Goodreads, and they gave it 3 stars, and were saying, I don't know how this book is labeled as a thriller because there is nothing thrilling about this book at all. It's literally just a story. If you want to read a story about a cult and how crazy these people are, then yeah, go ahead. But if you're over here thinking you're going to get one of the most craziest psychological thriller rides that you've ever been on? No. I was going back and forth. Like, do I give this book 3 stars? But I'm like, some of the books I've recently rated 3 stars were better than this. I don't know. I feel like when you read books about cults, they're supposed to be a lot darker than this one. And this was weak, okay? It's giving like 2 stars, in my opinion. And I have not rated a book 2 stars this whole year. And I'm just like, I hate doing that. But anyways, today, I think I put the clips in here before this one, but I was at Herman Park walking after my open house today, and I was trying out some audiobooks. So I listened to In Deadly Company for 30 minutes by L.S. Stratton, and I listened to A Very Bad Thing by J.T. Ellison. So I don't know, I'm in like not an audiobook slump, but I can't find an audiobook that I want to listen to. The last audiobook I listened to was All Her Fault. Yeah, it was All Her Fault. And I think it's a Prime TV show now. And I'm like, maybe I should watch it. But yeah, I don't know. I just haven't been able to connect with another audiobook. So I don't know what audiobook I'm going to land on. But yeah, I'm watching Bob's Burgers right now. I'm just going to relax and reset my brain because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow and close out the vlog. Okay, you guys, today is Sunday night. I didn't read anything today because I'm getting ready for my trip tomorrow to go to New York. I wanted to come and close out this vlog. I don't remember what I told you yesterday, but I started reading this random little hockey romance. It's called Until I Get You. It's on Kindle Unlimited, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm in the mood for a little bit of romance in my life, so it popped up, and I'm like, all right, well, let's give it a try. So that's what I'm reading. I am 16% in. I read 16% last night, and I said I was going to bring another book with me to New York on the plane, so I have my Kindle and a physical book. But you know what? I'm not starting a new book because I told myself I'm not going to start a new book until I finish one of the books that I showed you guys earlier on in the week. My God, it's been a week already. So I'm going to be bringing The Clinic by Kate Quinn, and I started this. I showed y'all I was on page 27, and hopefully I can finish this by the time I get back. Tomorrow is Monday, and I'll be back on Thursday. If I don't finish this, then I'm hoping I can finish this little hockey romance. I'm going to take my time with this because y'all know I'm not a romance girl, but I was like, let me just switch it up. I read thrillers all day, every day, but every once in a while, literally once in a while, I'll read something that's outside of my genre or comfort zone. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.